Hello everyone. Just wanted to make a quick tutorial video for Link Rides. If you're a driver, first of all, we're just wanting to say thank you. We're thankful for your willingness to serve international students here in Manhattan. So first things first, you should have received a confirmation email with a link in that email. So if you haven't seen that yet, check your email inbox. It might have gone to spam. But click that link, that way we can just get it confirmed. And then second thing, if your login screen does not look like what you're seeing here, if it says you're just being verified, then that's just something that's on our side. We just want to make sure we kind of know who all our drivers are before they start giving rides to people. That way, just for people's safety. So let's go into using the platform. So once you're verified, your login screen will look like this. And then if you go ahead and click on your profile, um, you'll see a lot of information that you've already given us. And so you can edit this if you want. Um, I say I've added a couple of vehicles here. So that's the first thing you'll need to do is add a vehicle. We add these here just so when you claim a ride, an international student will get an email um, saying that this is the vehicle, this is the license plate. That way they know who's picking them up and what to look for, what car. The second thing is your rides. These are just for history, but then also any rides you have scheduled will show up here. Um, so you see here this ride has been completed. And then most importantly are the rides awaiting a driver. So we see here we have a lot of them. And just so you know, these aren't live. These aren't all what they all look like. These are our test rides. We see here we have a ride. We can see the requester, their phone number, and their alternate contact information. And then down here we have this claim ride button. So one important thing to note on the rides awaiting a driver page is that you will only see rides from students who are your same gender. So these are people who make an account, they say whether they're male or female, and then the only see men's rides and vice versa. So, how does a typical Link ride work? So, you might go ahead and go to link-rides.com and log in and click this rides awaiting a driver button and saying, oh, I see a ride for August 19th at 6:30 and I can do that, so I'll claim it. You absolutely can do that. However, if you're not going to be checking linkrides.com every so often, what is most likely will happen is you will be inducted into a group me, either for men or for women, for volunteers. And so you will see a message pop up when an international student requests a ride. You'll see a message pop up from the ride request bear. The ride request bear is just our robot that tells us when rides happen, when rides have been requested. So you go ahead and click this link. It'll open in a new tab. It'll probably have you log in first, and if then once you log in, it'll take you directly to this page, and you can go ahead and click claim ride if you see that it's at a time you can handle that many passengers. Go ahead and click claim ride. So you might only have one vehicle, in which case it won't be a drop down. But if you have multiple, just select which car you'll be in, and then click claim ride with this vehicle. And so now, at this point, our friend Kylun will have received an email saying Dalton Huey is going to pick you up in his 2001 white Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is his license plate. And so I will go ahead at this point and I will text or message Kylin and say, hey Kylin, I'm Dalton. I'm gonna be your driver on August 19th at 6:30. Where should I pick you up? Out front, out back, that kinds of thing. Sometimes international students might um, give you an address that's not quite right. They might say Jardine or Student Union. you can say, okay, where will you be? So that's just, so basically once you've claimed it, go ahead and contact that international student and just figure out the details with them from there. So you'll do that. Time for the ride will come. You'll go pick them up. You'll drop them off where they need to go. You'll have a great conversation on the way. And then you're going to come back in here and click complete ride. And so we'll verify that the ride has been completed. And that's it. You'll need to come back in, go to linkrides.com, go to your rides. Um, so this 1711 Fairchild for Kylin on August 19th. That same button will have been there. You'll click complete ride, and then you should be good to go. And please make sure you go and complete the ride. That just helps us know that everything went okay. If not, you'll probably receive like an email or a text from somebody from Link Rides trying to just verify, make sure that ride went okay. One last thing, if you claim a ride and then later you cannot complete that ride, if you realize like something came up, I'm not able to be there, just go ahead and click unclaim ride. And please make sure if you unclaim a ride that you communicate that to the student that their ride is no longer claimed. They don't have a driver anymore. And then also just go back into the GroupMe and say, hey, there's a ride for whatever time and I'm no longer able to do it. So can someone please fulfill this ride or take a look at it? Those are the main things we need to know. And so any other odd things that come up, you can always email us at ksu.internationallink@gmail.com. Okay, so thank you guys. We're excited to see you give some rides to some international students.